Jay gets that. Hello, everyone. It's time once more for the faded Seattle Files. We are professionals who know how to alliterate. This is a Dresden Files role-playing game using the Fate Core system. I, of course, am Rindis of Party Wipe Games. You are currently on our channel listening to our dulcet tones. I really don't have anything else because I worked overtime today and I am actually quite low energy, so I am just going to go ahead and pass it to the storyteller who can get us recapped and started and handle the character introductions.
I believe the last thing that we experienced was a vision of the mountain's egg getting stolen. And I know someone is trying to set up a appointment with the Special Investigations Unit, and we have Pillage Week coming up.
That all sounds true. I remember all of that.
We also told which was that is going to happen.
Somebody also outed the majority of the cast as evil magical creatures that should be destroyed. Cough. Not any fingers are saying names.
All I said was I didn't go into any of your powers or anything. I just said, Richard just said we dealt with a necromancer.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't think Alexandrite actually ever said what she was to him.
He sure as fuck did not.
Yeah, I think Maeve and I are still in the dark, or not outed completely. He just knows we're magical.
And even though I did the
myself
announced so,
and the person is literally Frankenstein.
Yeah, the literal Frankenstein is fucked. He all of his info is out there, but we did take him to his house. So, and by we I mean Brian drove himself there.
Well, he's gonna get there eventually to begin with.
It's true.
Oh yeah, and maybe Jack got a soul case.
So I might as well keep myself open, and I realize he actually realizes I'm probably the nicest one of all.
The nicest one of all.
None of you have to worry. The Catholic Church is notoriously chill with supernatural beings.
Exactly. Wait until you find out that Maeve is a fornicator.
Now that one's going to be the issue.
Not just a fornicator, but a fornicator of ghost spirits.
Yep.
Like in that one movie.
About fornicating with spirits.
Yeah.
Scary Movie 2.
I mean, that also happened.
I never saw
Sorry.
it.
It's okay. It's probably the funniest of them, and then immediately stops being funny after you watch it more than once. As most of the early 2000 comedy things that got ground into the ground through yearly putting outs of them. Yeah. The whole movie extended universe was just bad after a while.
I like the new Scream.
Is that one bad? I didn't actually watch it.
I've heard mixed reviews.
Wait, there's a new Scream?
Yeah, it's like a soft reboot?
No, the new one's
or did they do
sequel. The last one was a soft reboot. The one in theaters now is like a proper sequel again.
Oh, okay. So they're doing the Halloween thing where they retconned certain parts of it and then did it again, kind of.
No, the actress who's been in all of them was in it again. They're just bringing back everything.
Interesting.
That's the first one was already kind of on shaky ground for the start of it, and then everything after that was just this doesn't make sense.
Well, now you also realize, just based on the previews, that the Ghostface is just a creepy Batman.
He's just a creepy Batman. Oh no.
They're on 6 now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Speaking of creepy Batmans, we should do character introductions.
We are
All right.
professionals, aren't
We
we?
are professionals, yeah.
Hi, I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
All right, so let's go ahead and start with Shay then.
Oh, hello everyone. I'm Shay, or Shay the Fae on Twitch and Twitter, and today I am playing a Fae. I am Mayfan Keeley, the magical changeling.
Oh, is that the
Popcorn to who should I popcorn to? Popcorn to Good Doggo Brewer.
Okay, so that'll be me then.
How dare you,
Buddy,
Shay? I popcorned to Dougler. Fine, I see how it is.
Okay.
No, I popcorned to.
Nope, you already did it. You already popcorned. You can't take it back.
You just burned the popcorn if you just took it back.
So, hi everybody, I'm Duko93 on Twitter and Twitch. I do art, I play games. I am playing Derek Williams, and he has a dog named Brewer. And I will popcorn for Rin.
Hey, that's me. Hi, I'm Rin. I was talking earlier at the start of this, and I didn't introduce myself, but now I'm introducing myself again. Today, I am playing Alexandrite Avaricia Wraith. She is a White Court vampire that specializes in greed and inciting greed in others, and hopefully she'll get to actually do greedy stuff soon. So that's me. Popcorn over to, because I know names. No, I've known the name the whole time. Sharp, go.
Hello, I am Sharptooth. I'm going to be playing Justin Thought, the one of the group that knows the science, the human anatomy, and a little bit of religion. And I'm going to popcorn over to Chris.
Chris, are you live?
All right, well, we'll have to raise the dead then. Let's
Right,
popcorn over to Nathan.
Hello, I'm Nathan, or Mr. Magic Hat, and I will be playing Daniel. Just a normal guy. You guys keep looking into him like he's doing something weird, but he's just a perfectly average guy.
He's just a little guy.
Little religious, but there's nothing wrong with that.
Said nobody ever, but okay. He's just a little guy. It's fine.
It's just a little guy.
He's just a little guy.
In all the right places.
Oh.
And I think until Chris comes back, that's all of us.
Yeah, I think Chris is on mute. Give me a second.
Oh, I can't wait to meet Marty
McFly.
and the doc.
Yes.
Hear me now.
Yes.
Yes.
I have resurrected myself from the dead.
Yay.
Necromancer, kill him.
Oh
Evil!
no! I am
Technically,
Chris.
it's a lich.
I guess. I am Chris. I am playing Richard Weber, the person with the second punniest name in our show, who has a brother who may or may not actually be his brother, and may or may not be just an empty shell being puppeted by some Eldritch abomination. So, joy on that. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to him right now.
Oh, you're kind of a dick to yourself.
A little bit, yeah. Oh, and he can shoot a gun really well.
And he can shoot a gun really well.
Which gun?
Yes.
Well, technically any gun, but he goes with a revolver for, like...
Okay, so he's got a pocket rocket.
Okay. That's what's called these days.
Alright.
Okay, he's got.
So- Everyone, I believe, is still at Justin.
Yes.
That's where we left off. I think we were going with two truths and a lie.
Oh yeah, we never got to that.
I thought we were gonna do a week time skip to get to the fraternity stuff.
Yes, I do want to give time to do any wrap up if there is any wrap up desired.
Absolutely.
Do you think we should check in on see if they need any help with their egg?
I think we pretty much handled all that we are able to by telling them that something was going to happen.
Yeah, it's at that very moment. Because that's all we can do.
Yeah. I mean,
Like warning him is probably the best thing we could have done at this time. I don't. If something intended to steal from the mountain, it's probably above our pay grade. But warning him that it's coming is probably immensely helpful.
Warning him is one thing, but again, the mountain is an incredibly dangerous entity.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, if something is willing to fuck with the mountain, we'd probably be punching above our weight class.
Yes, I agree.
yeah, not gonna lie, I agree as well. Hopefully they can keep it, properly kept without us. Like, actually, yeah. Let's hope the guards do their job so that we don't have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to chase after a dragon egg off my bucket list yet.
It was an alright game.
Okay. So, if we have nothing else pending, we can do a time skip. Does anyone want to do a quick idea of what's happening, or are we going to leave it as pretty uneventful?
So there were several projects that I was intending to do for just everyone. I still gotta fix up the golem that I was actually making. His name is Marty.
Yep.
And then of course I also am going to be spending time making a new coat for Shay, so I gotta do the measurements for her. Or for Maeve. Forgive me. And
right. About that. I think we might need to come up with a few adjustments.
Okay, so give me 1 second. So you have a week right now, Brian? So which do you want to do in the week? Because you're not realistically going to complete the jacket and the golem in 1 week.
Right. I've kind of figured that. Maeve, your stuff is going to probably take the quickest amount of time, so we can actually start doing that. And I think I'm going to use my golem as mostly my project.
I mean, well, here's the thing. How well is theoretically speaking, how well would a jacket actually? You know what? Could I just speak with you privately, real quick?
Anytime.
You also were going to help me with some sort of armor as well. Just reminding you. But we had
I got
about...
you.
Okay.
No worries. I mean, I know these hands are special, but let me work my magic on a project at a time.
Absolutely.
So.
Just.
I'm just gonna like round the corner down the hall somewhere out of earshot, so I don't get smited. So how well would a jacket work, theoretically speaking, with wings?
Wings, you say?
Well, I hit fairy puberty.
Just shreds, you say.
Well,
That's why I've been wearing the open back shirts for a while.
all right. I think, judging by the adjustments, we'll have some time. Do you mind taking off your shirt so I can see?
Well, very forward, aren't we? And I will reveal the wings.
All right. I'm going to roll a.
She doesn't. Have...
Actually, I think this is going to be lore.
That's fine. Also, for record, she probably doesn't have to take it off since she specified it. She's wearing an open back shirt.
It's true.
Were you wearing anything over your wings, though?
No, she was glamoring them.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you're glamoring your.
I mean, I'll take the shirt off anyway if you ask. That's fine.
I mean, I can do proper measurements with everything, so that's fine. I'm going to do 2 checks on that because I'm going to do lore on the wings because I want to have a light fabric for just kind of openness for it that can be closed, and then I'm going to do scholarship for a really nice, elegant type of jacket that will throw Gucci out of the water that will actually look pretty.
So
I'm going to roll lore and med science and the mystical arts to give me a bonus. We just had dinner, so we have the well sated.
So the coffee, because it's caffeine, I do let that give you a bonus. Having dinner is not going to give you a bonus.
Fair. That's why I said well sated, because coffee gives usually a +2. I would think being satisfied.
Coffee gives you a bonus because you're imbibing drugs.
Ah!
Yeah, caffeine is a drug.
Well, who wants to smoke a joint beforehand?
I let you treat the fact that you are ritualistically preparing drugs as the thing that gives you and your group a bonus. That you're not getting that with food.
Fair. Now, I mean, technically, making food is a ritual as well.
Yeah, but it lacks the drug component.
Very true.
Unless you put drugs in the food.
I mean, that is becoming a thing. You can always lace things with pot.
I cut all of my meals with heroin.
Heroin and baby laxatives.
Extreme.
Black tar heroin.
Mm-hmm.
So I have linked
for flavor
2 open back designs that would theoretically, with some adjusting, work with the front of the longer design, since I think you were going to go with more of the fashion code design.
So the blue one actually works pretty well.
And then
there were
the blue one, you could easily have a thing that like snaps into the back or something.
And I also sent ones earlier up in the area.
Yeah.
I was actually probably gonna do either snaps, not really snaps, because I would think that'd be really hard to push with the wings. I was thinking more of a light magnet type thing.
You could do magnets, you could do Velcro, or you can get different snaps that have different difficulty. But either way, it would not be difficult for you to set up something that would allow.
Okay. So let's get the first one for Laura, because I want her to be able to very much move into it
Yeah.
So that's going to be mad science. Give me +1. Do I know things?
Mhm. Okay. So that's for your crafting or for your design?
That's going to be actually lore on just her herself. I'm going to roll another one.
Okay.
I'm going to do scholarship for a pattern. And since I am using specific tools in my workshop, which bonus would that be? Proper tooling.
Probably just your workspace.
If I give them tips on courtly elegance, would that help?
Yeah.
Sorry. One more time.
If I give them tips on courtly elegance, would that help?
If you're giving me ideas to add to it, absolutely, I would think that would work.
Yeah, I would give a +2.
Okay, I'll do that.
I would give a +2. That's a 6 on basically having a pattern in mind. And now it's the actual crafting of it. Which I'm going to call my workspace. And being a perfectionist.
All right, so this one was to actually make it?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to give you the 4 plus. I was going to do 4 because of your preparation. So that's
okay.
8. So at this point, you probably get about half of it done. So you still have to spend more time to do more of it.
Okay. And that's going to be the build. I did want to try to do kind of more of a.
So I think what I'm saying is basically all of the planning, all of the preparation, it has taken you a week. Especially if, you've done that. You've done a jacket for yourself before, but so we'll need to do the roll again in a week's time in game.
Yay.
Okay. So progress 8. Okay. And then so we had other people say they had stuff they wanted to get done. So that's you're building a jacket for her. What else needed to get done before the end of the week?
Well, I wanted to learn how to fly and take care of my wings, and
which is you spending time with sorority girls.
Yeah. If I have time, if not, it's fine. But if I have time on the side, I'd like to actually start reading through those death books.
No, don't read the death notes. Don't read the death notes. They change you, man. They change you. Could I try and get?
Okay, one more time.
Sorry, since it's going to be a little while until my coat gets done, and Richard is a paranoid person, could I get some sort of concealable Kevlar or something? Conceivably?
Resources for Kevlar. What is a Kev? We said like a Kevlar jacket was 300.
Yes.
Roughly, yeah.
And I actually do have resources. I have resources too. Yeah, I have resources 2 plus the 2.
Okay, so resources 2 is good.
Okay, so I can
So
just
you
have.
you have Kevlar, which I think is going to be an armor 1.
Absolutely. I just wanted some armor because I am a squishy human with absolutely no powers outside of seeing this shit, and if I touch an item, seeing more shit, and telepathy. Like, I have no combat powers.
Yep.
And your
Okay.
powers cause you to go insane.
I mean, yeah. Okay, so I have Kevlar. Awesome.
Dear storyteller,
Yes.
would I have time to study the books in my possession if I'm spending time with the sorority
Yes.
girls?
Yes.
Okay.
Because keep in mind, like for some of that care stuff, it's just you spending time over there. You're dedicating studying. It comes down to the books are going to be able to give you lore or justify a lore increase, whereas the wings would justify either like a might or a strength or like
Athletic.
a flight. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Okay. So, anyone else?
Yes, I would like to go and speak with Josephine.
Okay. You're going to the church that is on campus.
Yes, this would be during the week.
Okay. She is on duty at the church. You can easily go to her.
So, walking to the church, I'm going to make sure I kind of catch her eye and just give a little hand signal and head back into the back rooms where I will find the pressure plate, pushing in one of the stones, opening the floor to start heading underground.
Okay. She joins you very quickly. What can I do for you?
I have a report.
Go on.
I've met the children who are now working for the mountain.
Okay.
I'm aware, at least partially, of most of their abilities. I don't think they understand who and what it is they're working with. They seem innocent.
I understand. So you don't feel like they need any kind of action against them at this time?
No, and as I'm able to continue to work with them, I should be able to, in fact, sway them to take a better path.
All right. Any other news?
That's mostly it. I should have more time to operate now. It appears that they will be trying to join the men will be trying to join a fraternity, which includes my roommate, so that should give me the ability to operate again.
Oh. Well, it seems prudent that perhaps you should be applying to this fraternity as well.
It's a supernatural fraternity.
We have one of our clerics in the sorority.
Yeah, but I mean, that's a sorority, fraternities. What do they want me to drink?
You're Catholic.
I know it's not like forbidden, but
You're Catholic in Seattle.
fine. Are you really gonna make me do this?
Yes.
Yes, drink the blood of Christ. Do it.
Let me get my sword and shield then. If I'm going into a den of supernatural creatures, at least let me take that with me.
I'll let you take it when you get into the fraternity.
What if I need it before then?
You want an item with you while you're being scrutinized and hazed.
That's when I would need it.
No. You tolerate the hazing, like everyone else.
What?
Child, you get in there, you drink, and you turn the other cheek.
Getting into a fraternity. Daniel, do you not comprehend what that means?
Frat hazing wasn't exactly part of my training.
Well, enjoy your crash course.
Very well. Is there any updates? Any new missions?
Not at the moment. Concentrate on this.
Very well, but if you're gonna make me do all this, the least you can do is find me something to hunt later.
I'll look into it.
Daniel takes his leave.
There is one other thing I do want to quickly ask my maybe brother.
Okay.
Is there anything he needs me to do? Because part of the whole thing is I'm supposed to do things when he asks. So I'm trying to preempt that in case he was about to ask me something.
Stay away from Mauve's room for 3 hours.
Okay. Okay.
A ghost brother shows up to take Mauve on a stay-at-home date. It's not like you guys can
I'm
go
for
out
it.
and do much.
I'm for it.
One of these days, Richard will be driven to drink.
Specifically, Richard most likely has to drop off like a picnic box for you with wine and things just at your door, and then you hear a ghostly knock and have a nice collection.
Oh, wow.
Ghost brother goes in.
I did slip in the basket a little note saying good luck.
He doesn't need luck.
Not for him.
I
mean, I look at it then and I say, I don't need luck. And I close the door.
This is properly timed when Alexandrite is busy as to not cause insult to her.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
All right.
I wasn't expecting the whole picnic, but I do like it.
I mean, you can only do so much.
Yeah.
He's trying to impress you.
I was the one who had to pick all that stuff up.
Yes, at his room order.
Yeah.
All right. Dougler and Rin, do you guys have anything you want your characters to do quickly?
I actually did.
Okay.
Maeve is easily distracted and not always in the room. So, what Alexandrite had planned to do was to get a hold of the books and look at them herself.
I'm assuming Maeve is not taking extra precaution to hide them from her roommate.
I would imagine not.
I was gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna put this in a secured box and tuck it right under here, just so you know where it is and nobody else can find it in case somebody tries to steal it.
So, the suggestion is probably try to be polite and put it back when you're done, but
I mean, I feel like Maeve is very aware, and as long as she has some books to study, I think she'll be fine.
Okay, so yeah, she's looking it over.
Okay. So you get the chance to study those books as well. And then Dougler.
So, two things really.
Yep.
One thing is to train Brewer to do the service dog things.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing is to try to get a meeting with the special investigations person.
Okay. So the training dog stuff is training dog stuff. That's in your free time type thing.
Yeah.
The special investigations unit would agree to let you come in.
Do you mention this to Richard? Because this is something he'd be very interested in, but he thought we were not doing it.
I don't know if Derek does, because of how Richard talked with
Fair enough.
He's a little concerned about your loose lips.
Yeah.
I'm better now. I got the wound out. It's no longer festering.
Okay. Anyway, so
might ask Maeve or Alexandrite if they want to come along, because he trusts them not to say everything.
Not to loose lip it.
Basically, yeah.
So I'm assuming it's a text message?
Yep. He's saying, I got a meeting with the captain of the thing to introduce us. Do you two want to come along?
The thing, and thing is in quotes.
The special investigations unit.
Oh, right. That. I probably should not be involved in that.
Fair enough. Derek's not saying why, but he's saying fair enough.
May or may not be on a date. So I think you're on your own for that.
Alrighty. I'll bring Brewer with me.
It's a service animal, of course you are.
Plus, it's good to condition him to be around lots of people.
Mm-hmm.
Brewer is actively chewing on Daniel's foot as he's trying to study.
Okay, so at the Special Investigations Unit is a side building of the police department. You go to the front desk of the police department, they say they'll show you back, they walk you back, and it's kind of like if the main building was recently updated and like has this really nice modern feel. The Special Investigations like side building looks like it was built in the 60s.
Okay.
And they take you in, they let the secretary there know, And she brings you back.
So, who am I meeting?
Sorry, I'm trying to write down as I do this.
Of course.
There is a well-built, lithe Asian gentleman who is smoking a cigarette. He has like the black trousers, the white button down, the black tie, like very like detective look to a degree. You're the kid who called?
Yes, I am. Derek Williams. Derek's going to hold out his hand to shake.
He'll shake. All right, have a seat.
Derek's going to sit down and have Brewer sit next to him. So, Derek's going to take out the charm. Kind of new to this, but I figured I'd probably introduce myself to you since you tend to deal with the spooky stuff, and so do I now because of the mountain.
So you're Mountain's new lackey.
Would prefer a different term, but yes, essentially.
All right. And why did, besides just making sure that I'm aware of you, was there another reason you wanted to reach out?
Honestly, to offer any help if you ever need it. So we are probably going to be tackling some of the same things, and I'm a law student, so I know that fluttering to your cases would probably be one of the least things you ever want to deal with.
That would complicate things.
This way can make things less complicated.
All right. He hands you a business card.
What does the business card say?
Detective Marcus Lim and his contact information.
How do you spell the last name?
Lim, L-I-M.
Okay. Derek's gonna take a little piece of paper and write his name and number on it. It's like, if you never need help, I hate saying this. I am a psychic, so I can sometimes see the future. It's not always the good things I see, but who knows, might be able to help you as well.
We've used psychics before. All right. You might want to consider investing in some business cards yourself.
Yeah, this whole thing was kind of sprung on us rather recently without much preamble.
Well, Special Investigations Unit has 3 detectives and a secretary. That's it.
I guess the main force doesn't quite believe all this. It doesn't want to deal with it all.
No, and that's usually preferred.
True. Some of the things are better off dealt with less people than more.
So just know, if you're calling us, we can help, but unless we have evidence of a human crime or something we can claim as a human crime, it can make it difficult for us to support you.
Understood.
It's my understanding you supposedly dealt with a issue outside of our jurisdiction.
Yeah. That was unsettling to say the least.
we've taken care of any of the paperwork we can on our end.
Greatly appreciate that.
The cabin you guys went to was outside of this county. So also keep in mind, we cover Seattle, the city, but much
Not
beyond
outside.
that, we can't do much. Any other questions or concerns while you're here?
Nope, you've answered them.
Anything you want to report to us?
Nothing that'd have a human help, or at least not yet.
What?
Someone's gonna try to steal from the mountain, but
Someone's trying to steal from the mountain? He just
Yeah,
rubs his temples.
yeah, that was my expression too. Kind of idiot was stealed from a dragon, honestly.
Just try to keep it out of the city, and I don't care.
Understood.
Alright. Makes a note. Alright. You can go. Try not to break human laws and cause me to have to arrest you, and then figure out what is actually dealing with. Okay?
Do my best. Have a good day.
Seems at least somewhat relieved that you weren't just a prank call or something. Alright, so I believe that's everyone in their time skipped for the week. Everyone good?
Is there one other thing I would be able to have one scene with Alexandrite?
Sure, what's up?
Alexandrite?
Mm-hmm.
Do you basically like eat other people's greed, right?
It's a simplification of it, but yes.
Does information or dirt on people count, or would that be, or does it have to be material?
I work mostly in the material side of it. I can gain sustenance off of people's selfishness and the ability to incite that sentiment within others. If information has power over somebody and I can use that to my benefit, then it technically works, yes.
So, I'm going to need to acquire some materials to make my focus.
Okay.
Did you want to help?
How so?
By I don't honestly know yet, but I thought maybe we might be able to do like a little heist or something.
You want to go do crimes?
I mean, if it'll help you, otherwise I'd probably just bargain for it.
What's in it for you?
Said materials. Not all of it, of course, but just enough to make my focus.
So you're asking me to do crimes for your benefit then?
I mean, if you come out of it with other valuable material, then is it really... Is it not for your benefit as well?
Oh, no, it is. I just need to hear you say it out loud. What's in it for me, what you gain out of it. If there's no obvious benefits, then, well, it doesn't hold my interest for very long, frankly, but tell me more. What else do you have in mind?
So, honestly, I'm sort of looking for raw materials. I don't know where to actually acquire them from, but and I'll just explain to her like whatever list of ingredients I need to make the focus.
Okay.
And,
Which
and
involves
start plotting together.
some crystals and precious metals.
All I'm saying is that list better not contain dragon egg.
And one big fucking dragon
One
egg,
big
over
fucking
easy.
dragon.
Hard boiled.
And then as we're talking and discussing this, I don't think I know a good place to get these materials.
You haven't even
But
figured out
maybe
where we're
I can
starting?
Yeah, can I like make a roll to get an idea?
Yeah. Do you have an idea of what you specifically want?
I like the idea of silver and tungsten and maybe some precious stone.
Okay. So, tungsten, Seattle's school definitely has like a lab where it's reasonable that you would find things like tungsten or copper. Now, I do have a quick question.
Uh-huh.
You're looping in Alexandrite. What is your motivation behind looping her in?
Looping her in is at least to Maeve is, I think, part of her. Would it be within, a fairy's wheelhouse would it be like within her fairy side of wanting like trickery and stuff?
It could be, but like at the same time, you could have had someone else do it. So like you mentioned Alexandrite, that it was in benefit of helping her feed, right?
Yes.
And you're providing greed in effort to assist your friend in feeding.
Yes. And also acquire material.
Right, but you're doing that because you're her friend, right?
By trying to help my greed, she's actually being incredibly charitable, which is why Alexandrite is a bit apprehensive of this whole prospect.
I see what you're saying.
Yes. It's why she was not on board right away. She's like, what's in this for me? What's in this for you? What are we doing here?
Have you ever like had a meal or had a piece of like chocolate cake that is just so rich that like it's delicious, but it also kind of makes you a little nauseous?
Cake, no. Icing, yes.
Icing works. I'm using.
But I get the analogy.
So,
it's
Alexandrite. You're feeding off your friend, but it's also kind of like a little queasy.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, you're getting a meal, but it's not like if this was a pure act of charity, like you would be sick, you would need to get away from her. This is like
to her. Yeah, to Maeve it's a bargain.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to hard pass on this.
I will say, you have learned if you have to accept charity, you know the loophole.
Yeah.
Valuable information gained.
So I'm gonna pass, as great of an offer as that is. And I'm gonna need to go take a walk, because if I stay in here anymore, I'm probably going to vomit.
All right.
It's appreciated, but the delivery is just...
I will say, on your face side, you do feel like, even though this was a mixed bag, you feel satisfied in the bargaining of paying your portion of friendship, because while it wasn't exactly accepted, you probably didn't know that you provided her information. So, but that information is realistically potentially life-saving. So, mixed bag on your end too.
Okay. So I'm just like, all right, yeah, I feel the weird vibes.
Yeah, it got a little weird, but I do appreciate it. So I'm gonna go step out and see if I can like steal candy from a toddler or something.
All right, I'd offer to join you, but I think maybe I'll go try jumping off a building.
Wow, okay. I guess I'll see you later.
All right, if you see me fall from somewhere, could you maybe call an ambulance?
Yeah, if the price is right. And she walks out.
At that moment, I'm gonna text Alexandra and being like, "Hey, I'm volunteering at the local soup kitchen, and I just
Call
kind of
blocked.
got the vibe that
You just get a this number is blocked.
I must have the wrong number. That's weird."
So, as for tungsten, you can definitely swipe some tungsten from one of the labs.
Okay.
You can. Let's see. You want silver. That's easily picked up either at thrift stores or through other means. Your precious stones, it's going to depend on the stone. I'm also assuming if Alexandrite's not actively involved, you're not doing a big heist or anything planned.
Yeah, that's fair.
So
You also have a workspace that you can use.
Yeah.
So turn the tungsten into wire, you can always hit up Justin.
What does tanzanite look like?
I believe that's a blue.
Oh, it's very deep blue. I like it.
Mm-hmm. So, as for that,
it's expensive. Good to know.
anyway.
Yeah, I may get increasingly more greedy after seeing that price tag.
That's fair. All right. So it is now Pledge Week. Ladies, you are invited to attend Pledge Week. with the understanding that you guys have already been accepted.
Mm.
I feel like I have to make an appearance just as part of her upbringing.
Yeah.
Okay.
The appearances to keep. She probably shows up as well.
You guys find out that they're not planning to accept anyone except you two. So when you guys show up, they kind of show you your rooms, and then let the maybe 3 or 4 pledges embarrass themselves, but for the most part, you guys just get to have a party.
Nice.
Yeah.
And they help you move into your new rooms, which you do each have separate rooms this time.
Boy, where the fuck are my books?
That's so raw for those other pledges of they're going through all the hazing just to see the other two actively moving their stuff in.
Oh, if you think about it, this is also a great feast for everyone to feed off their chaos that they
desperation?
provide. Yeah, pretty much.
I am enjoying the desperation, yeah.
I feel like I actually try to get hazed.
I mean, if you tell one of the girls that, they involve you in the games.
Alexandrite definitely finds one of the other pledges and is just like, how badly do you really want to get in? I may know a way to help, but it's not going to be cheap. How badly how badly do you want to get in? And she is going to exploit the fuck out of it.
I need to check something. You have...
And it is with the full knowledge of knowing that none of them will make it.
Yeah. Oh. I just need to check something. Now, how far are you trying to take it with this pledge?
I want her to be crushed. Like, completely devastated. I want her to feel like she has a friend and an inn and somebody who's going to help her get there, and then she is just not going to make it. Like, she's going to be like the first one out. Or no, not the first one. She's going to be like the last potential person, and then she's going to see that Maeve and Alexandrite are picked over her. And it's going to be just the, ooh, sorry, better luck next time. I pulled for you really hard, I did, and it just wasn't in the cards. Yeah.
There's one pledge that keeps saying they're a legacy, but they don't actually know what that means.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. For sure a legacy. They're like, my mom was here and I know that I'm getting in because I heard that's what happens with legacies, but they didn't. Alexandrite finds out that they didn't make like the sizable donation or any of the important things that legacies do, and so
it's like their mother attended the college but not the sorority, so they're not a legacy.
Oh, it's even better. And it's just like, oh wow, you are a legacy, yeah. And she props it up and is just like, keep telling everybody how just like, yeah, you're a legacy and you're eschewing to get in because of the merit, of your upbringing and that your family attended this school, and it's so great that you're here as well. And she just wants to really just build all of this up, and then not only that, but she also wants to instill in this girl that she's better than the other pledges and make sure that she's just like, and you need to make sure that the other girls fail. And it's important that you trick and exploit them to make yourself look better.
I
No
have
one
a
time I'm in the
very
background dumping ice water on myself along with the rest of the other pledges.
serious question.
Okay.
How much control are you putting into fucking with this person and holding yourself back?
I will not go to a point that will fully consume this girl. It's a little bit of fuckery. I think I need to offset the cavity that I got from Maeve.
So you are being cruel, but you are not killing her.
Yes. She's. I want her to feel bad, but she needs to walk away.
So this is not your attempt to become a vampire.
No, not yet.
Okay. Just checking.
Yeah.
All right. Now, gentlemen,
Yes.
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 Uh-huh. Yeah.
the fraternity president,
Mm-hmm.
named Bruce, welcomes the 4 of you,
Mm-hmm.
along with 3 others.
Okay.
Welcome to Pledge Week for Phi Gamma.
Mm-hmm.
New recruits, are you prepared for your first task?
Sure I am.
Yeah.
Can I
Who's
offer
gonna
you a
bark?
cup of coffee first?
I'll accept coffee.
Daniel's just gonna do like a little prayer under his breath.
All right,
All right.
I'm gonna brew coffee. That's gonna be that. And then I'm gonna do ritual and bribery.
The only one I can't see right away is Cleo, but she's probably.
Daniel's seeing you brew coffee, and now he's getting even more nervous because there's going to be alcohol and hard drugs.
Oh, can I call drugs too?
No.
Drugs for
Okay.
everyone.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's okay coffee. That's not a +2 worthy coffee.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's good, but is it great?
No, it's not.
No coffee for you.
This is some pretty good coffee for Daniel, if he bothers.
Daniel will not take it unless he is forced to.
No, I'm going to steal a cup if I am refused. I will always take the coffee, but I will comment if it's his best work or not.
I'm sorry, I didn't make enough for you. I made enough for 2 people.
Damn.
And another cup for your brother.
Thanks, Justin. Oh, did you get the puck up ready?
Did you make enough for the fraternity?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yes.
Okay.
And one for Richard's brother.
Okay.
That's the one with the straw in it.
Yes. So you're essentially stealing from your brother.
Okay.
I'll give you my cup.
Thank you. I will take your cup and I will let my brother have the coffee when he can, when he's not being watched by an entire fraternity. Like, timing, man, timing. You just outed my brother to an entire room.
I mean, you have an imaginary friend who walks around with you, I'm guessing.
Half the room suddenly compulses from using the site.
Oh, that was easy to get in.
The first task you are given.
Mm-hmm.
Well, pledges. We want you guys to go and pick up some supplies for us.
All 7.
Okay.
We're thinking, what's a good lunch meal?
I mean, pizza's traditional, but if you're going for something more chicken or like a bunch of sub platters.
Sub platters. That sounds good. Why don't you guys each grab one ingredient from the store to make a sub?
Salami.
Please let us know
Okay.
what you are getting, but do not communicate with each other.
Oh no.
Ah!
Everybody comes back with cheese. And 1 jar of mayonnaise.
And make sure you get enough to feed the entire frat.
How many's in the frat?
Yes.
There are currently 12 members in the frat. Plus the president.
Okay. I am sending you what I am picking up because we cannot communicate with each other.
Oh, this is amazing.
Can I make a request?
Yeah.
Assuming that that I'm finished with my hazing, can I grab Alexandra by the arm and say, "Hey, do you want to spy on the boys?"
Oh, the sorority absolutely has a scrying room for this event.
Oh fuck yes!
Yeah, I'm
Like I was just gonna use some magic, but I am going to help with this.
Oh.
Derek has an idea. He's gonna text Maeve and Alexander, right, like, "Hey, can you ask the other 3 guys what ingredients they're getting for the sub?"
Absolutely. I will do that for you. This is the best thing that I could ever do. And Alexandrite is going to text each of them and say, what sandwich ingredients are you getting? Asking for a friend.
Are you including Daniel in this?
I am not. But everybody who wants to respond to Alexandrite, text me. Or message me so I can see what these ingredients are, and I will just. Yeah.
Oh, I have a better idea. I look at my brother. I have been helpful the past few days. Would you mind helping me back?
I just want to help Daniel. I just need to know the sandwich ingredients from everybody else. Tell me what the sandwich ingredients are, guys. I just want to help.
I don't trust you right now.
Tell me.
I text. I trust her.
For no other reason than my own curiosity. How else are you going to make the perfect sandwich if we don't know? I could help and give great suggestions for sandwiches.
No, I literally do ask my brother, would he mind helping me with this to make sure I don't double up on anything?
I have one response. Okay.
All right. So, Richard, your brother looks at you, shrugs. Roll for it.
Okay.
I'm gonna text each of them individually.
Can I tag? It's my brother now?
Your brother tells you in game. Roll for it.
I'm gonna text each of them. For Justin, I'm going to tell him that Daniel is getting salami.
So for this, could I use contacts with my brother? Would that be the appropriate skill?
To understand what he's saying?
roll for it. Okay, I guess I understand what he's saying. Probably add in I'm not crazy, because he's definitely did shit like this to me in the past. Would that be appropriate? No?
I just text, get on the fucking floor and start rolling.
I said yes. Jugler, do you want to send me a private message of what you're getting?
Sure. Dang it. Hold on
Alright.
a sec.
So, back on track. Justin gets sent that salami is what's going there. Richard is going to get that it's going to be Munster cheese. And Derek is going to get that the others are providing pepperoni, Swiss cheese, and Dijon mustard.
So,
So,
do I just roll flat? That's what I'm asking.
yeah, you can roll.
Okay. Can I add coffee at least?
What are you rolling to understand what your brother said, or are you rolling to get your brother to divine something for you? Because your brother's just being an asshole.
Yeah, I'm rolling my contacts to have my invisible brother peek in their baskets to see what they got.
Okay.
So
And
that would be
did the three who got a text from Alexandrite text her back?
I didn't. I actually went like,
I text her back.
Okay, I finally got a response from one other. I was wondering if I could be heard, so it's good that I got a response.
Yeah. So, one of them is getting pickles. Giant deli pickles from a Jewish deli.
Hmm.
Now, Richard and Derek, do you text back?
Yeah. It was my idea, so
Yeah, it was Derek's idea.
That's fine.
well,
Derek
I will
is
text
getting-
back.
Okay.
I would reluctantly trust you with my life. I don't trust you not to fuck me on this.
Would you trust me to fuck you? Question mark.
No,
Good answer.
because I
Yes.
feel like it would come with consequences.
She sends Derek that Justin is getting chopped liver. Enjoy.
Yep.
Okay.
Devil face.
Derek has said he's getting bread. And now Chris is getting bread.
Mm-hmm. It's too late for me to change what I told them I'd get them, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Because you texted it to me so that I knew ahead of time.
Yes, and I realized my plan afterwards.
So,
actually, I have a question. Can I use my future sight for this?
Oh, beautiful.
is it worth a seizure?
I can't catch it. I can't catch you this time. We're not allowed to be in the same place. Sorry.
What was that, Dougler?
Does it always have to end in a seizure?
Not necessarily.
That's why you got a dog.
That's why you got a dog.
Do you want to go for a vision?
I would like to go for a vision.
Take a fate point. Your dog, by the way, sits, looks at you, and huffs.
Okay, I'll go down.
Like, it is like, do not
You
move,
suck.
Dad. Sit, Dad.
Sits down.
Your dog lays on you. You have a seizure, but it is the smoothest seizure you've ever had.
Aw. Cute.
Dougler, I will let you know you see mountains of bread.
Okay.
Like, just mountains of bread.
Anything else?
I think that's good. I think bread is overwhelming enough that that's what you see.
So it's jam sandwiches for everybody. 2 pieces of bread and jam them together.
Derek's gonna be the only one who gets in because he gets all the other ingredients.
Honestly, let's go for. Oh, there's just one ingredient, though. Damn it.
It is one ingredient, unless you break the rules.
Do it, nerd. You won't.
Or be the hero the other pledges deserve.
I will say that you've taken time to get a vision and everything. And it kind of occurs to you. Oh. Beside hazing, which is obviously the funny part of this, generally speaking, these tasks are meant to help you show that you fit into dorm life, that you fit into the fraternity well, right? So it isn't just a task to embarrass you or whatever, right? This is clearly something to see. There's something deeper in what they're trying to have you do this for. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So,
And we also can't tell each other what we're getting.
correct.
Oh! But they have no way... Oh, I just had an idea. I can do one-way telepathy.
Yes.
Which, you know, is untraceable communication, so it doesn't really break the rules. So, yeah, I'm going to tell my my group I'm getting bread. I've already pre-committed to bread.
Okay.
Not the, holy person, because he might get freaked out about a message from me in his head and decide to stab me with a sword until I am dead.
Right.
But the other two. And then I'm going to pick up a whole bunch of soda and beer. They're not ingredients, but they are necessary for a good time in a fraternity.
So, Dougler and Justin. Justin, this matters a little less for you. You do get confirmation that someone is bringing the bread.
I'm going to judge them for the bread and buy better bread.
What? No!
Yes!
So that's why I saw all the bread.
Derek, you also got confirmation that someone's bringing the bread. And it occurred to you that you planned on bringing bread. And then you also had a vision of mountains and mountains of bread. And you know that there's 4 other people that are not in any way communicating with you guys. So, Dugler, you're currently sitting on the most information. Is your plan to still get bread?
No.
Get the best bread.
I have 2 main ideas at the moment.
Get the artisanal bread.
Alexandrite texts the group that says, I am also getting bread.
Honestly, if Richard does get artisanal bread, he's sending the fuck out. No, go get the good shit. But I have 2 ideas. One is to essentially get like 8 different really good ingredients minus bread. Then essentially wait by the door for other guys to come say like, hey, here you go, because he's not telling anyone what he got. He's saying, this is yours, this is yours, this is yours.
Okay.
That way, it's all different.
Is that what you want to do?
Honestly, yeah. It's gonna go with that. Otherwise, it's just like, okay, I just get lettuce, everybody forgets about us.
All right. So, I want the 4 of you to just roll me fate, your 4 fate dice, and just tell me, let's see who gets the highest number.
Daniel, who's in the dark in all this, is like, well, obviously they know because I'm Catholic. What did Jesus make? Fish and bread. Fish obviously won't work on a sandwich. Obviously, I'm going to be the one bringing the bread.
Are you doing logs and bagels? Seriously, are you bringing lox and bagels?
No, because that would be Orthodox Judaism, and therefore, as a Catholic, he would be vehemently opposed to it. But probably, he probably would bring some schmear, though.
This is plus our fate points, or just 4 dice?
Just 4 dice.
Okay.
How'd you? I forgot how to do it.
Oh,
right. I could just
that as well.
Yeah,
but you also just roll the mediocre.
Yeah, I will go and find mediocre and roll it.
I also have a question. For when I'm handing things out to the other pledges, can I roll presents so they actually accept my stuff?
Yeah. Okay, so I've got.
Can I get a +1 going for a Jewish Nelly?
No, I just want 4d4 or 40.
I know, I'm messing around. Whoops.
Wrong d6.
Yeah, I see that. Is there another way to do it?
It is slash.
It's
DF.
It's F for fate, not.
Oh, it's \.
Yeah.
You can also just in the skill section on the bottom. There's when it says mediocre. Scan that. Just throws the 4d4 for it. A 4.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I have Dugler and Derek reroll?
Roll.
Or I'm sorry, Dugler and Daniel. Not Derek. Okay. Dugler, you get there first.
Yay.
So you see there's some frat bros hanging out. They see that you have more than one ingredient. They're just waiting. Next one to show up is Daniel.
Here you go, Daniel.
I have like really nice, fresh baked from the church sub rolls.
Now, he is the first to bring bread. Are you replacing his bread?
How nice is the bread?
It's nice bread.
It's fresh baked, but not from from like a deli, from like homemade.
Oh, it's good.
The church runs a soup kitchen, and we make fresh bread every day. And I just managed to get some from there. They always have extra, so it's not gonna hurt anyone.
Smells so good.
Okay. So I'm taking
Don't
that
keep
you
that
do
one.
not. Okay. So Derek, you go in with fresh bread. The next to show up is Richard,
Mm-hmm.
who also has bread.
Also,
already bread.
a ton of. I also have a ton of soda and like drinks as well.
I'm ready to go hold him agreed and like there's already bread.
Okay. I'm just going to snag something from his basket, so that's not communication.
Okay.
I kind of see what's going on here.
Okay. So.
And at the last second, I type out, slight change of plans. I'm bringing this instead.
Okay. So. You text somebody at the door. One of the frat bros kind of looks over your shoulder, but lets it go.
Mm-hmm.
Also, what are you doing with the bread you brought? Are you bringing it in and just like saying like that was extra that you got, or what?
Bread doesn't go astray in the long run, so I'll bring it in case anyone wants seconds.
Okay.
Some people are I do say this is not my ingredient. Things got complicated.
Okay. What ingredient did you let him take, Derek?
I'm thinking like a really nice cheese.
Okay.
Also, technically, he brought a bunch of beer, and beer is just liquid bread, so he still submitted bread to the fraternity.
Yep.
God, 3 breads already.
Next to arrive is Justin, who has really delicious looking homemade kosher pickle or deli made kosher pickles.
Just pickles?
2 giant jars of pickles.
He also has rescue bread.
Derek has hand on forehead. You don't need the bread, dude.
Oh, I didn't bring the bread in.
Alexandrite is going to text.
There's a cooler in my truck, or there's a cooler in my van.
There's going to be an immediate text from Alexandrite to Derek going, "I told you not to trust them."
Now, I assume you do not feel the need to replace his pickles.
Nope.
Okay. Next,
Catholic bread and Jewish pickles. Perfect.
a
marriage.
frat bro.
They are all missing their tips.
One of the other guys comes with mayo.
How good is the mayo? Like, is it a good quality mayo, or is it...
So, like, you know how you
Miracle
can get
Whip.
those, like, at Walmart, they have the, like, big, like, tubs that you can get, like, when you're the like wholesale size, like half-gallon tubs of mayonnaise.
No name, I'm guessing.
Oh, like just like mayo, like Hertz mayo.
Generic.
Fun
brand.
fact: mayo
reaches into the
and
bag.
mayonnaise are actually different.
Mayonnaise.
So yeah, he
Pulls
comes
out like
with,
this jar of artisanal mayo. Like, no.
Mhm.
No.
Is that enough for the group?
There's like
Takes
two
it
of them
and just
together.
Takes in both of them.
Gets himself kicked out just by quality.
So then, another guy shows up with peanut butter.
Peanut butter, mayonnaise, and pickle sandwiches. Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Well, if someone got onions, it'd be peanut butter and onion.
Derek raises a finger. You put peanut butter on your subs?
Yeah.
I text.
I just look at him and just go, dude.
Derek's kind of breaking at the moment. His hand goes to reach something, but he just can't do it.
He takes his peanut butter in. The last person shows up with cheese.
There's no meat.
You have me.
Derek pulls out this really nice salami, like, here. Sorry, cheese.
Hands you his cheese and just takes in the salami.
Just salami. Some peanut butter salami sandwiches. Let's go.
Oh god.
That is everybody.
It just hit me what this is actually.
That is
Oh,
everybody.
Congratulations,
Comes in
everyone.
with lettuce.
Hugler, do you go in with your extras?
I'm gonna toss in Justin's fan, the extras.
Okay. So what ingredient do you go in with?
I don't know the name of it, but it's essentially just really good lettuce.
Okay.
Butter lettuce.
Lettuce.
So- Everyone is sit down with their ingredients. Those who brought multiple ingredients are left with their multiple ingredients with their primary ingredient in their lap.
Oh yeah, I did try and like say yeah this bread is not. It's a donation for. But okay.
But you're still told to keep it by you for now.
Okay.
So the president looks at everything.
Brewer, he brings something in too.
Okay.
Fuck.
What does Brewer bring in?
I was gonna say onions, but I don't remember if they're good for dogs.
They are not.
they're
They
awful.
definitely are.
Half-eaten.
No.
Half-eaten.
They will
pepperoni.
kill dogs.
Yeah. The skin's semi-okay, but the actual onion will fuck them up.
Pepper?
Half-eaten
Pepper?
Yeah, like peppers.
Oh yeah, peppers are great.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So they do chuckle at the dog. And they smile. Well, is everyone happy with their ingredient?
Yes.
I am.
Shrug.
Yeah.
Very cool. We're glad that you guys, definitely one of you, thought ahead, and even though there was some communication issues, made sure we had stuff. We appreciate the forethought. Now eat your ingredients.
All of it?
Oh.
Yes. Eat all
Okay.
of the ingredients you brought with you.
Poor Derek.
Oh, that guy just brought in like 3 tubs of butter of
Mayonnaise.
mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise?
Yeah, Daniel's just shrugging. Oh, is this just my carbs day? All right.
The guy with the peanut butter is like, who's laughing now?
Nom 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 nom. Can I have some of that extra bread? Thanks. Oh,
I am perfectly happy with pickles.
Yeah, you lucked out for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 jars of pickles, easy.
I'd personally be fine just like Winnie the Poohing that peanut butter too.
Yeah,
no,
peanut
that
butter
guy's
and
just
pickles
like,
lucked out.
Oh, there's extra bread. Yeah, I'll just take some bread and put some peanut butter on that. Yeah, I'm good.
Honestly, lettuce is
Mayo
easy to eat.
guy,
Yeah, the
the
lettuce
mayo
is
guy
easy.
so sad. The mayo guy is so sad.
I give him some of my bread.
It helps a little bit, I guess.
He just
It doesn't say.
mayo.
Just starts dunking bread in it.
Wait.
Question though. Was the command to eat their own ingredient, or were they able to actually share?
That's true.
Well,
I
exactly
mean,
was good, yeah.
they're already sharing, so
Yeah.
Specifically,
I'm not sharing.
Richard brought in extra bread. So, as long as Richard doesn't prevent them, they take the extra bread.
Yeah, I'm not going to prevent them. I am going to eat.
does
bread and
Richard have
cheese.
to eat all of the extra bread?
That's what they're saying.
Daniel's just realized that he brought enough so everyone could have a sub roll, and there's almost 20 people here. That's a lot of bread to have to eat.
It's a lot of bread.
Yep. And yeah, I'm gonna eat my bread and cheese, and try and slip some to my brother when I'm not being watched, so he can eat it under the table.
Okay. Brewer is just like, I get to eat this. I get this.
Sure, he can have it too.
Derek's gonna
It
make
needs to
sure
be
that
eaten.
there's no stickers or anything on the onion, on the peppers.
Brewer is very happy with his treat. He probably shouldn't gorge on bread though.
And should not really gorge on peppers either, but
The peppers.
Yeah, but realistically, you're getting 1 pepper per 2 people,
Yeah, that's true.
and he's a big dog. Like, realistically, 1 jar of mayo would have been fine. This guy bought a fucking tub because he's a dumb college kid who doesn't understand proportioning. Pickles is easy. You could have gotten 1 pickle for everybody if you wanted to be generous, or you could have gotten 1 pickle for 4 people and then made them have spears. Like, that gambit is large, but you're probably okay. Peanut butter could get him a little sick.
He can also take some of my bread if he wants.
Yeah.
I'm eating the ingredients in I'm turning it into little cheese sandwiches.
Yeah. The president. So that's 14 plus. I mean, I think realistically. So realistically, Justin is not sick. Richard is not sick. Dougler is not sick. And Brewer are not sick. I think everyone else gets sick. Like, let's be honest, the goal of this hazing is to make you vomit. That's it. Like,
Yep.
Derek is thanking whichever god there is that he didn't have Brewer bringing cheese. Nobody would be safe then.
Yep.
No one.
I try to roll endurance to see if I could handle eating that much bread, but I don't think a 2 does it.
also, you can roll directly from your character sheet to get it to look up, to add everything. Okay. So, that is the first thing. Then you guys are allowed to, like, basically sleep over.
Okay.
I
I do my basic salt ritual.
Okay. The next
Just-
day is the next task.
Mm-hmm.
Justin, You are
Yes.
given a full, like, Gandalf-style multiple layer wizard's costume.
I can work with this.
Richard,
Mhm.
you are given a prosthetic additional, like, movie level costume that gives you 4 extra limbs and makes you look like a spider monster.
Somebody peeped.
Dougler,
Yeah.
you are given, like, the same kind of outrageous layers, but a werewolf costume that has been airbrushed to match Brewer.
Cool. Does Brewer get any accessories?
No, they're not gonna fuck with your dog.
Once
They
we-
He
feel
gets an
like
entire
they
human
fine.
costume, made of real human.
That's one of my clothes.
They do help him get into your clothes if that's the goal.
Oh no, it's a joke.
No, they give him a hoodie that says "I do what I want."
I'm fine with that.
Daniel. They give you, like, a full Pope, like, multi-layer Popal costume. Popal costume.
It's not real, so it's not sacrilegious.
One of the new guys is dressed up like a Sasquatch. One of the new guys is dressed up like Legion, Satan from the movie Legion with Tim Curry, like oversized horns, red, like just the overabundance of costume. And the final guy is like on stilts and dressed like a trant.
Okay.
And then you are each given a basketball and told you have to make a dunk.
Would that be athletics to make a dunk?
Yes. At a -4.
At a -4. Let's see if I can raise that up a little bit. No. Oh! I, say to my two, friends who wouldn't be creeped out about a voice in their head, they said a dunk. Can you stand on someone for a dunk? I've never actually played basketball. Like, would that count? Human pyramid time, basically.
Once we turn on the scrying TV.
Oh no, it's been on. I've been,
It's still on.
I've been, yeah. It hasn't turned
Binging
off.
all night.
Yeah, this is.
You've been
hilarious.
watching.
How
You've been watching.
that guy did not get through 2 tubs of industrial-sized mayo in an hour. He's there all night trying to eat.
Oh.
I'm saying it wants to just change.
We see the male guy just like half asleep in the morning with like a couple scoops left.
Yeah, he gone. He gone.
We have coffee this morning. Did we get a chance to make coffee in the morning?
No.
Fair enough. Would a human pyramid count as dunking? Like, is dunking definition just getting your hand on the rim and the ball going through, or is it by you actually have to leap? Like, definitionally.
You're looking for someone to give you a boost.
I'm suggesting we give each other boosts through my mind. We take turns helping each other boost each other.
Yeah, no.
You have my emotional support. Try doing a layup.
Okay, you're not getting help from me.
It literally can't. It's the rules.
Okay, fair enough. I don't know basketball.
I had to look it up.
Okay, fair enough. Do I have anything else I could add to this?
Are the hoops the? No, sorry. Are the basketball hoops fixed, or can they actually be raised or lowered?
They can be raised or lowered.
Can
ones that are like on where it has like the water bottom and then it has this height thing.
Can I apply?
Lower, just bunk.
Can I apply studied aim to this? It is a stationary target.
Yes, I will allow that.
Awesome. Okay.
I'll help lower the hoop.
Oh.
Yeah.
You guys are
do that.
lowering the hoop?
Wait. Let me I trying to like stumble over in stilts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Stealth Guy, you go first.
Yeah.
You know, he like is tall enough to just dunk it. He's just stumbling all over the place as he fights to get into the right position to do so. And then you guys can lower it.
Essentially, hold the ball above the hoop, jump, drop, go.
Okay, sure. Well,
how far does it lower?
Those ones can actually go to about 7 feet, if I'm not mistaken.
I think 6 if it's like, depending on the type of hoop. If it's like one of those kid ones, they can go down to like 6 feet.
Well, sure, I will help with the hoop and then do my studied aim shot.
It can go down to 3.7 feet.
Wow.
You're not going to lower it that low, because that's just
so it's like a proper kid's one.
It can also go up to 8 feet.
So what's the negative at now?
When you lower it?
Yeah.
It's still a -2. You got to think about how many layers
and
things you have on. Like, they actively went to hinder your athletics.
So I'm going to roll straight because that would be at -2 for me.
Okay. So you have to try again.
Literally, I rolled literally. Okay, I will try again.
So you have to get a 0 to successfully do this.
Okay, fair enough.
Can I call
use your arms?
Can I call my aspects Mile, Mortalitalis, Malta, and Devout? Because I've literally been tasked with passing.
You can do one of them.
Can I call it simpler than they're making it? Because I did just lower it for myself.
Yes.
So that it cancels out the minus, right?
Yes.
Now, are these actually a bunch of different basketball hoops or just the one?
It's just the one.
Oh, okay.
So both Daniel and Derek get it.
And you know what? I want Brewer to try too.
Oh, now you got Airbud.
Now
Basically.
Richard got it.
I'm just gonna totally do like Gandalf it and actually like roll like lesser gravity.
Brewer gets it too.
They lowered it now, so.
True. However, I don't really have athletics. I have might. So for me to actually do this better. Yeah, I'm still gonna give myself a better thing so I can kind of jump.
Okay. So, are you pulling out your focus, or are you doing this without being quite so obvious?
Without being quite so obvious.
Okay.
So I don't really get any bonuses. It's just going to be the conviction roll compared to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, your spell roll, and you got a 2, so you'll get a +2, and on your athletics roll.
Do 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 do. I mean, it's lowered, but hey, there you go.
That's still a success.
Mm-hmm.
And the other 2 pledges take 2 times as well. It is like, especially for the Gandalf one, you have giant ass sleeves.
Yeah,
Like,
that was.
You're trying to put it in there. You've got.
They're just fumbling the ball, like it's just like getting out of their hands.
Yeah, stuff like that. So.
I just figured I was just like push myself up like the magicians do, like Chris Angle.
So they give you plenty of food and things and help you get out of the costumes. Some of those costumes that took you literally 2 hours to get into because they woke your ass up and immediately put you in them.
Can I keep the costume? It would look good on Halloween.
They're fine with that.
I am going to write down in my equipment.
You are also given, after food and drink and like letting you get out of that stuff, they give you 3 random pages from a Shakespearean play. They are only your lines. The name is removed, and you are told to memorize them. You are told that you have 2 days to do so.
Are we told to not communicate with each other again?
No.
So Darren's gonna Google the line, see which play they're from.
Yeah, that's kind of why I was thinking.
They're not from any single play. They literally took random lines from different Shakespearean plays, listed them out as if they were your role.
I'm gonna roll a scholarship.
Okay.
And I'm going to call everything relates to another.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna call. I'm pretty sure I already have these in my library.
Mm-hmm.
And perfectionist.
Okay.
So that's going to be a +3.
Okay. For memorization?
Huh? For memorization.
Yep.
It's also called Dewey Decimal System.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure on a 10 you didn't need to do that. Jesus Christ, man.
I'm a walking encyclopedia.
Really, though? I am too, but only about one specific person's
bibliography?
Yes. Pronunciation, it's hard sometimes. I am going to see if we can link up and practice together any of these. Like, with
You
the 4 that I
only
know.
have your lines with no indication on who speaks before or after you.
Yes, but they're public plays, so if I found the plays, I could find the line.
Yeah.
Before and after me.
And you have lines from Romeo and Juliet, you have lines from Hamlet, you have lines from Othello, all mixed in.
Midsummer's Night Dream.
Yeah, but I could
All
find out.
works.
Yeah, but I could find like the. I guess what I'm trying to say is like if say Douglas' character had the lines before me, we could practice together to feed off each other better.
So you were each given 4 pages, is what I said?
Yeah.
2 actually.
I know it was either 3 or 4.
Okay. I thought you said 2. My bad.
It was.
I thought there was 4 lines, but
No. 4 pages.
okay.
So for example, you have line 1 from Hamlet.
Okay.
Dougler then has line 6 from Hamlet as the next Hamlet reference halfway through his first page.
Huh. Well, okay. I'm still going to try and memorize the lines before and after mine in case they expect some sort of like. So I can keep the cues in order? If that makes any sense?
What's that?
If I treat studying this with the same dedication and fervor as I treat studying the Bible, can I use my conviction instead of scholarship?
I'll allow it.
That's so good.
Oh, Richard, I need you to roll me a scholarship.
Yes.
Should I do 2 or 4?
Yeah.
2.
Can I trigger I'm not crazy because this is the paranoid attempts of a fumbling. Okay, that makes it a -1 instead of -2. I'm used to being tugged around like this, so can I also trigger Tangled in its web? Like, I'm used to doing random ass crazy tasks.
I don't think this counts.
Fair enough. I had to try. My scholarships don't be fair though. Okay. Let's see here. Bonus is -1.
Okay
then. Could I spend one of my 2 fate points to make that 1?
You can.
I will do so.
Derek, would you like to roll me a scholarship? And Daniel, would you like to roll me a conviction, please?
Could I argue you for a presence for Derek practicing these lines?
Presence? I'll let you... I would argue your presence is going to help in the performance.
Okay. So then you said a scholarship?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, dang. Would investigation have worked then? Damn it. Okay.
Could I use... I've studied harder things than this? He does study law, and that's probably more that than this. That'd be a 2.
Can I use devout?
1.
Yes. 1. Go ahead and also roll me presence for your practicing.
Me as well?
That was for Derek. Yes, roll me a presence for your practicing.
Punk. 2.
Okay. So you'll get a +1 on your performance. So now,
could I roll investigation to see if there's like a hidden message?
sure.
And hey, I'm not crazy because this is a bit crazy.
Sure.
Okay, perfect. I'm not actually expecting anything, but you know.
Well, you'll find the hidden message of Shakespeare.
Yeah,
There's no
exactly.
hidden message.
Okay, there's no hidden message.
So
Damn it.
when it is time to perform, they randomly pull your names out of a hat and then place you in that order.
Okay.
You are doing round robin with each line replying to the other, and you are expected to act it out as if it was a proper play. Brian, you will get a +2 to your performance. Derek, you get a +2 to your performance. Everyone else will be rolling with no additional pluses, but also no minuses because you all got positive in memorizing it.
Can I roll conviction instead of presence to really sell that I'm in this role?
You are not rolling presence, you are rolling performance.
Oh, can I roll conviction to
No.
I don't even have performance.
Now, are we able to
The
call?
only one who might have performance is one of the ladies who's not present, but is enjoying watching.
Now, I've got a question. Are we able to call anything to help with our performance?
You can.
Okay.
But it cannot relate to your previous roles.
Correct.
So, for example, Derek specifically said he wanted to use presence to work himself up in practice for the performance, so he got to roll for that. So he got an addition. He now cannot say he is well practiced or something like that because he already got an effective bonus from that. Ladies, you get to kind of like hang out with the sorority for the 2 days while they're memorizing this, and the girls all are excited in the scrying room to watch their play.
Sorry, what was that? What was that first part?
The ladies now get to find out what the play is. They for the ladies, your understanding is that the guys were tasked with memorizing parts for a play, and the ladies are all very excited to watch this play.
Is and this scrying thing, is it like pure magic?
Yeah.
Good to know. In case I have to use magic to prank some of them.
So, why don't we go ahead and get our performance rolls going?
Do I have time to make a quick prayer before we start?
Yes.
May I pray with you?
I don't think the Catholics say you can't.
Well, can I make and invoke the aspect? I've memorized Stephen King. This is nothing.
No.
No? Damn it.
Stephen King does not compare to Shakespeare's library.
No, 4
All right.
pages from Stephen King's library, from Shakespeare's library, versus, like, Jesus. How many books at this point? But fair enough. How
No,
about now?
Jesus is what Daniel's calling.
Okay, how about now I shine, just in a different way. As a performer.
I would like to burn a fate point to use righteousness so that I may pray for guidance to carry me through this.
Okay. And I will let you use that for a 1-point bonus, Richard.
Thank you. I need it. I am not doing good at these.
I have a couple of ideas. Could I use the court as like a stage for a bonus?
Yes.
And I play off Brewer if I have him with me.
Brownie points for having a dog.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll let you have brownie points for the dog.
Okay.
Brewer actually memorized the lines better than you did.
And
And you can
honestly, you probably read at this point. Let's see.
Anything else I can earn? No. Okay, here goes. Jesus Christ, this is not my night.
Derek's used to be in front of people, but I don't know how to turn that into a thing to call.
So I get the +2. I'm gonna call proper English accent. I'm going to call. I've also read the Canterbury Tales, which is much harder in Old English.
I don't think that's going to help you in this situation.
No?
This is performance, not memorization. You already did memorization.
Right. But my performance would be using proper Old English.
Right, which you already did with the English accent.
Yeah, alright, fair. So that's a +3.
Oh, could I use not my first performance?
Yes.
Sweet. So that is 2, 4, 6, 8.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 7.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Derek are gonna knock this out.
Yeah!
Mm-hmm.
So.
Are they all dressed up or anything?
Oh, and I forgot to make coffee before this.
They are. There's props and things, and they are acting it out. Like, they are acting as if.
I'll take part of my Pope costume from the other day and reconfigure it into like old-timey robes.
Okay. So. Derek did the best performance, while Brian definitely knew his lines the most. The other two were passable, and the other three pledges are not doing well in this. They are are not people who ever thought they might need something like this talent.
How does long distance glamours work?
I think that's probably a little high.
Okay.
Because you're doing it through a scrying, you're doing it I think there's just a lot of factors against you for that.
Okay.
I mean, if you had help, someone would probably help you. From the fraternity. Or, yeah. Sorry.
Well,
Sister.
the sorority knows what's next. Which, given that it's 9 o'clock, or almost 9, I think we can hold off on the last activity for Pledge Week for the next game session.
Okay.
Because I think it will take time.
The final game's just a battle royale.
The final game is where the girls get involved. I will say what the final pledge task is. It is pledge platoon scavenger hunt against the sorority.
Scavenger hunt against this is
You have to get into the sorority. I also said pledge platoon. This is treated as clearly they get to defend, and you are an invading force.
What are we invading for?
That part you'll find out next time.
I think we know
Panty
it.
raid, panty raid.
Yeah.
Can I call my first aspect Revenge of the Nerds?
Oh god.
So, did you guys enjoy the session today?
I did, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm glad Derek
I
just
know
kept
it
on
was a
thinking
little
around the
late
problems.
this time around, and I'm sorry for that, but
Sorry, what was that?
I said it was a little light for the ladies' game time because of the leaning on the fraternity. You guys will get some time to prepare for the task next game session with your sorority sister.
I'm gonna trap them in an endless hallway. It'll be fine.
I will say, I will give Alexandria props for
Trying to fuck with us, yeah.
well, I
What do you
mean,
mean
I'm giving her props for
She succeeded. Everybody got bread.
I got pickles.
Derek
The
worked around the
funniest
problem.
part was the first person to send me a message was Chris. I'm gonna get bread. No one thinks about the bread.
Everybody gets bread.
And then
No one thinks about the pickles.
Nathan sent me one. I'm gonna get bread. And Doer sent me one. I'm gonna get bread. I'm just like,
I'm so proud of Dougler for not lying to Alexandrite.
I mean, I literally said no, I don't trust you.
Yep.
So I didn't lie to you.
well, and Dougler also got to see the reaction of his dog, where the first time was a complete like, oh my god, chicken littling, the sky is falling, when Daddy had a seizure. This time it was, Dad, sit your ass down.
True.
Yay, my training helped.
But Alexandra did also get herself a girlfriend.
Mm.
I don't know.
She messed with that one girl during the Serenity.
I crushed her soul. So yeah, I guess
Exactly.
I'm expecting her to come back as a big bad.
Absolutely.
Now we know who's gonna steal the dragon egg.
Yep.
Yeah.
And blame it on you.
I mean, it probably was me.
I'm sorry. I have to promise you, if you steal a dragon egg, and I find out about it, I might have to shoot you a little. I feel bad about it, but I might have to shoot you a little.
You're under the impression you're gonna be able to know about it.
I did preface it with if I find out about it.
Yes. And it's a big if. Well, that,
I have a decent investigation.
you know, yeah, you certainly do. Well, that being said,
And paranoia.
Yes, thank you guys. That was a good game. That was fun.
Have a good one now. I'll.
everybody have a good night. Thank you for watching. We will be back next week for